Hello mga kabiyaya. This next podcast is one of my favorite cat people. Si Laila Chicadora, also known as Laila Pangilinan of TV5. Buong-buo po yung puso niya for TV5 Reliance Cats. She has done everything and will do anything for them. It's not only about reporting, may gawa po sa salita niya. Please enjoy this podcast because I surely did.
3, 2, 1, go! Magandang araw mga kabiyaya! Kamusta naman kayong lahat? As usual, nandito pa rin tayo sa ating favorite place. Ito ang Cafe 2.0 in Mandala Park, Mandaluyong City! Huy, ako nga pala si Laila Chicadora. Minsan may pangilinan and ngayong araw, ako po ang i-interviewin ni Ma'am Rina. Medyo nagkabaliktad lang kasi alam niyo sanay ako yung nag-i-interview, nagdadaldal, pero ngayon, ako po ang tatanungin. So Ma'am Rina, take it away!
Cheers, cheers, cheers!
Cheers to that! Sarap ng kape.
So, Ma'am Chicadora, we met because of cats.
Because of cats, because there was a
Garfield.
sort of challenge. Garfield as well. Maraming...
Ikwento mo nga.
Una tayong nagkakilala kasi nagkaroon ng sort of challenge sa network. I work for TV5 and at that time during the pandemic, it was still during the height of the pandemic na biglang dumami yung mga resident cats namin, the community cats of TV5. Pre-pandemic, nag-TTNVR na kami with the stray cats, the community cats. Kaya lang, nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, kaming mga nasa operations, the ones that really, yung usual na nasa field, hindi kami pinayagan na pumasok sa loob ng compound ng office to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Kasi kami nga naman yung laging nasa labas. May mga naka-lock-in duty kami na employees inside na maaari namang baka kami yung magdala ng virus. Doon nagsimula yun na from how many cats, umabot kami ng 20 plus na pusa. So, medyo na alarm yung past admin na dumami yung cats. We have a group, we don't really have an official name, but we call ourselves, yun nga, yung mga, the stewards of the TV5 cats or the guardians of the fur, yun, and the purr, yan. So parang ipinaglaban din naman namin na, teka sandali, hindi naman pwede yan itapon o i-exterminate because we're not pests. Hindi natin siya pwedeng i-dispose na parang basura lang. Kailangan gawa natin ng paraan. Kaya lang their mind, this is the past admin. This is the past admin.
Take note, past admin.
Yes, this is the past admin. I would like to
emphasize.
Yes, put the in on that, okay? This is the past admin. Gusto nila na wala na talagang cats sa loob ng compound. It was a very long sagutan of emails and andun lahat ng boss, andun lahat ng mga talagang executives ng TV5 and I was left to answer for the group. Kasi they were all afraid that they might lose their jobs. Of course, I'm also afraid to lose my job. Kaya lang kasi,
Pero
diba?
matapang ka, Chicadora ka eh.
Kawawa naman kasi yung pusa. Yung
yeah.
mga pusa, they have no voice. So somebody has to defend and stand up for them. So it was a long sagutan of emails. And then, syempre sinabi ko, kapag tinanggal natin lahat ng pusa dyan at wala nang natira, magkakaroon po tayo ng vacuum effect. So I explained what the vacuum effect is, na cats are territorial. Kapag inalis nyo yan dyan, bibigyan ko lang kayo ng 3 linggo. Max. Meron na naman yung darating na pusa, unvaccinated, hindi kapon. Same problem, paikot-ikot lang tayo. Mahihilo lang kayo. Masakit lang yan sa ulo. Kaya lang, I think they're minds were really fixed into, hindi, no cats. So sabi ko, okay, kung no cats, sige, tingnan natin, gawin na lang po natin, papakapon muna, and then papa-adopt. So that's how it all started. Nagkaroon ng roundup, kahit masakit, kasi parang sa akin, they chose kasi the network as their home eh.
Oo nga.
Parang for them, it was a safe, naiyak na naman ako tuwing naalala ko siya. Because for them, it was a safe place. Doon nila feel that they are safe. Not because may nagpapakain, but because alam nila that they will not be harmed there. Siguro secondary na lang yung at least hindi na kami magkakalkal ng basura para makahanap kami ng pang-araw-araw naming kakainin. Kasi may nagpapakain sa amin. So, ang nangyari, nagkaroon ng roundup, one time, big time, kung ano yung makuha ng mga cats, yun yung nakuha ng biyaya, yun yung na TNV.
No
Wala
R.
ng R. Yun yung tumunog yung mic. Yun yung masakit sa part ko kasi parang wala na yung R. Hindi na sila babalik. But some got adopted by other TV5 employees. I took 3 home. Some other employees took a few and so. Kaya lang, syempre, meron pa ring iba that was left under the care of Biyaya, which I'm very thankful because, hoy, guys, alam nyo ba, ang ganda na ng buhay ng mga TV5 cats ngayon. Araw-araw, Baguio weather po sila. Oh, they're in Baguio. So, ayan ha. So, yun nga, kahit pa paano, kahit hindi na sila bumalik, kampante naman ako because the cats are
with us.
Are with Biyaya. So, that's what happened. Pero, there's this one special cat because I guess he is our poster boy, si Garfield. When I asked, paano si Garfield? Kasi siya yung lobby cat namin eh. Siya talaga yung original naming PSG, Pusa Security Group. Yan, that's what we call our cats. So, sabi nila, no, Garfield, wag niyong ipapa-adopt. So, si Garfield was spared.
Yun.
Parang nung time na nagkaroon ng TNV, ang natira na lang Garfield sa lobby and less than 10 cats sa basement.
That's
Our
what they
basement,
remain.
our basement dwellers. So that's basically how we met. And yun nga, I really every time na babalikan ko yung that episode
I remember it
of
very
my
well.
memory, hindi ko mapigilan umiyak kasi I can't, parang hindi ko ma-figure out or hindi ng brain ko, hindi ma-process ng brain ko kung bakit galit na galit kayo sa pusa. Wala nga tayong daga dahil sa kanila, di ba? At saka, hindi naman, sabi nila, meron kasi mga nasisira na gamit. But I told them, show it to me, I'll pay for it. Kaya lang, yun nga they're really, their decision is final. So, wala na kaming nagawa. And that certain episode in the life of the TV5 cats made us also go underground. Biglang, nung time na yon pinipicturan pa kami when we feed the cats. Pag naglilinis kami, pinipicturan kami. Parang may kasalanan ba kami? Bakit nyo kami pinipicturean? Di ba nga dapat natutuwa pa kayo kasi naglilinis namin yung area kapag nag-feed kami ng cats. Kasi yun yung isa sa mga concerns nila. It's dirty, mabaho, ganyan. So, pinipicturean nila kami. Parang, bakit? Ayan nga, naglilinis naman kami. So, that was one of the pinakang reasons kung bakit tayo nagkakilala. And then, Garfield, and then we went underground. But that's still, though we were underground, hindi pa rin naman nawala yung kailangan namin pakainin yung mga cats, kailangan namin silang dalahin sa vet kapag may nararamdaman. But we were underground, as in hindi na kami katulad nung dati na always visible na feeding the cats or looking after their welfare. Fast forward, nung medyo lumuluwag-luwag na, nakapasok na kami, actually doon sa long exchange of emails, aside from the TNV, I asked them nga kung pwede nang i-resume. Kasi yun yung una bago the TNV. Sabi ko, di kapunan natin silang lahat. Kasi relatively, 20 plus cats, hindi naman yan problema pa because we have 3 basements. And these
Medyo
20
malaki.
plus cats can be distributed in 3 basements. Ang laki ng basement natin. Kaya lang, it's still their decision. So, ayaw nila pa rin ng itutuloy na namin yung Kapon project that was put on halt because of the pandemic. And then the TNV came, and then, yun nga, the restrictions medyo lumuwag na. Nakapasok na kami ulit sa building with lesser cats as well. And then, time came na nakabalik na nga kami talaga sa office. Kasi before, it was like, okay, you can enter the building but not inside the offices, just inside the compound. So that gave us time to still look after the welfare of the cats. And then finally, when we were told that we can now go, as in work inside the office, edi mas pwede na. Kaya lang, we were still underground until nagpalit ng president. And then, actually, hindi rin naman namin alam that he also likes cats.
This yung Florabel yun, di ba?
Yes, this is the Florabel episode. We didn't really know that he loves cats pala or he likes cats kasi syempre dahil bago, di pa namin siya kilala. Last December 10, 2023, si Garfield, our poster boy, our lobby cat, matagal na kasi yun na napusa talaga namin. I think like he's around 7-8 years. So, sanay na siya talaga sa loob ng compound. He goes in and out of offices, madalas inside our newsroom. But that very unfaithful night, while he was doing his rounds, he had an accident. And then, he was taken to Biyaya, kaya lang talagang wala na.
Yeah.
So, his death actually, para siyang naging collateral damage. Na masakit na collateral damage kasi parang ginising niya yung minds ng people about cat welfare or stray cat welfare. Even, I guess, the president of TV5, there was one of his posts on IG that he showed nga na the picture of Garfield. He shared actually the parang article or the post of the IG of News 5 that our resident cat Garfield crossed the Rainbow Bridge, and it was like a sad emoji.
Yeah.
Tapos, fast forward, we did the memorial. HR was kind enough to give us time, tsaka venue for Garfield's memorial. That was December. And then Christmas party, our company Christmas party came. I was one of the hosts. Syempre, all the bosses were there. I know that the president and the HR head was there as well. So while I was on stage, I took the opportunity to thank them publicly.
Yeah.
Because I'm really grateful. So I thank them because they allowed us na magkaroon ng ganong klaseng memorial. They gave us a venue para iyak namin yung huling iyak, probably for Garfield, but obviously hanggang ngayon may iyak pa rin ako, di ba? And hindi lang naman ako. I think every employee who has been touched by Garfield feels the same, nangungulila pa rin. And it started from there. Pagkatapos nun, I went down the stage and talked to them personally, thanked them again personally, and then sabi nga nila, what if we do some more projects? Sabi niya, I understand. Si Si Sir Rolly, our head for HR, he said, naiintindihan kita kasi my wife is also an animal advocate, so I understand you. And then doon ko rin nalaman that our president pala,
Is also.
yes, the current president of TV5, Sir Guido Zabaliero, is a cat lover. He has 17 cats at home.
Wow.
So talagang wow. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, eto na yata yung answered prayer for the longest time that I've been fighting for cat welfare. Stray cat welfare inside the office. Ito na yata yung, ito na yung binigay na answered prayer.
Garfield answer.
Yes, Garfield. So it was, from there, medyo nakahinga na kami ng malalim. Unti-unti, from being underground, unti-unti na kami ulit nagre-resurface. They see us feeding the cats again. We no longer hide, na hindi na kami patago kung magpakain, hindi na kami kung saan-saan mga bushes nag-iiwan ng mga pagkain. That was also the time that we bought food bowls kasi parang feeling namin, uy, mukhang pwede na. Mukhang I think they understand na. Game na. And then, we didn't really realize that though we were inside one compound, there were two facilities group pala. So, dalawa pala yung building and two different facilities na group. Unfortunately, the other building, ayaw din nila ng cats. Kumbaga, no pets.
Mm-hmm.
Medyo nagkaroon na naman ng challenge. And then they were asking, because it was like around January, February.
This year lang.
This year, 2024 na. So, January, February, malamig. Medyo malamig na nun, di ba, ma'am? So, I bought these, una, syempre, dahil wala pang sweldo, yung mga karton lang from the convenience store that they throw out. Syempre, it would be a good, place for the cats to get themselves warm. Oo. So, ginawa ko sila ng house. Kasi doon sa kabilang building, merong isang mama cat with 3 kittens. Si Kitty Perry yun.
Oh, Kitty Perry.
Kitty Perry was named by Sean Yao, one of our anchors. So, these cats, nilalamig, ginawa ko sila ng house out of cardboard. And then, nung medyo nakakita ako sa online ng, this would be nice, it's a milk carton box, nilagay ko doon. Kaya lang, yun pala, hindi pwede. So, I was again called, parang the guards called my attention, ma'am, bawal daw po yan. Sabi ko, bakit? Kasi nga po, bawal ang cats. Okay. So, I talked to the admin. Well, actually, I didn't talk to the admin first. I talked to the banks, the establishments.
Meron
within.
kasing iba.
Yes.
Okay,
I talked to the establishments doon sa ground floor kasi nandun yung mga houses and nandun din yung mga cats. And sometimes, syempre, because they're kittens, kahit busy foot traffic, you'd see them running around, playing, di ba? Kasi kittens It's their normal thing, right? So, I talked to them and asked them, sabi ko, are you bothered by the cats? Inistorbo po ba kayo? Okay lang po ba na may pusa? Oh no, we love them. Sige lang. Ganon sila. Lahat. So, before I went down, the facilities nila. So, I went down. Unfortunately, wala. Just gave him a phone call and he said na, kasi nga, baka mabulabog daw yung mga establishments. Baka magreklamo. That is the pinakang sinabi niya. Baka magreklamo. So sabi ko sa kanya, actually sir, kinausap ko na po silang lahat and they're fine with the cats. They like daw the cats. Sabi kong ganon. Sabi niya, hindi po, kasi talagang hindi pwede yung cats. So when he said, hindi talaga pwede yung cats, nag-isip na naman ako na, oh no, here we go again. That same day, tumaas na naman yung anxiety level ko. And then that night, I really couldn't sleep kasi baka mamaya salbahihin yung pusa. Because previously, nangyari na yun
Yeah.
meron kaming mga cats sa basement na may sumasalbahe. One even got killed. And until now, we couldn't even give justice because we didn't know who did it. So, medyo masakit talaga pag nalalagasan ka ng pusa.
Yeah.
And you can't give justice to them. So, hindi ako makatulog kasi baka mamaya may mangyari na naman. But I spoke to them and told them, can you please give me 3 months because cats are territorial. Hindi mo yan pwedeng basta nalang kunin pagkatapos lalagay mo sa isang lugar.
Yeah.
Babalik at babalik yan doon sa kung saan sila sanay. So, give me 3 weeks to 3 months to pull them out. Pumayag naman. So, inuunti-unti ko sila. And then, the president and the head of HR, one afternoon, I saw them walking dun sa building na that was not ours, but in the same compound. They were walking. So, sinalubong ko na. I was about to tell them that, mga sir, merong problema. Meron po tayong another challenge. Pero hindi ko na nasabi kasi they already asked me, how many cats are in this building? Sabi ko, we have 4 and we have a number of these cats in the parking lot. We have a number of these cats in the basement. So, total, sabi niya, okay. Pwede mo ba silang ilipat na lang sa kabilang building? Sa building natin, okay lang. So, nakampante na naman ako kasi sinabi nila sa building natin, okay lang. Kunin mo na lang silang lahat, doon na lang sila sa building natin. Gusto ko na talagang umiyak ng mga moments na yun kasi parang ibang-iba yung naririnig ko ngayon kesa dun sa mga before na na-experience namin. But it didn't end there, Sabi pa nila sa aking dalawa, halika, punta tayo dito. They took me to the garden area, dun sa may isa naming small gate. It was, sa tapat ng lobby, there was a garden area. They took me there and they said, this is where we are going to build our catio.
Ayun na.
Oh my God! Talaga gusto para ako nanalo ng jackpot! So, gusto ko sabihin, sir, pakiulit. Sabi ko talaga, a catio? Yes, this is where we're going to build the catio. Sabi talaga ng feelings ko, oh my God! My brain was saying, oh my God. Tapos sabi ko talaga, a catio? Nashock talaga ako eh. A catio? Yes, a catio. Ayaw ba ng catio? Yeah, gusto ko sir, okay yan. Sabi ko, oh my God, totoo ba yan? Talagang ganun pa ako. Yung reaction ko parang, hindi niyo ba ako pinaprank? Hindi niyo ba ako ginugood time? Totoo ba yun, catio? Tapos sabi niya, we'll build a catio. And then we'll put all the cats here para dito na sila masanay. We'll pull them out so that they have a safer space. When they said they had a safer space, talagang gusto ko nang umiyak. Nagpipigil na lang ako ng luha kasi hindi ko sila matansya. Baka naman sabihin rin nila, masyado naman itong babae ito. Nag-iiyak dahil sa pusa, di ba? So, pinigilan ko na lang yung luha ko. Pero I was really happy. And then they showed me the design. This is how it would look like, ganyan. May plano na talaga sila.
Bigay nga natin ng award.
Yes! May plano na talaga agad sila. So, kinilabutan ako. Sabi ko, nagplano na talaga sila. Tapos sabi ko, how can we help? Tapos sabi nila, sige, let's gather some funds. And then, let's start right away. So, that was February, March, April. Nung nag-Holy Week, actually, no Holy Week.
Okay na.
Nung nag-Holy Week, sinet up na nila. Before Holy Week, they had it set up. Nakatayo na. I waited for Holy Week para lesser foot traffic. Everybody was on vacation except for news operations, di ba? So, while I was on duty, nung day na yon, pagkatapos, we gathered the cats, put them all inside the catio. At first, syempre, hindi naman sila magkakasundo because they came from different areas. And then you're going to put them in one humongous catio. So because they're cats, kanya-kanyang teritoryo pa rin. Merong nasa left, merong nasa gitna, merong nasa right side ng catio. But it worked out eventually. How many weeks na since Good Friday? I will not forget that day. It was a Good Friday of this year.
It was a good Friday.
It was a very good Friday, not only for Roman Catholics but also for the cats of TV5. And since then, naging okay naman na. Pero prior pa doon, ma'am, nung habang sinasabi nga nila na magtatayo na tayo ng catio, inisip ko rin I might be running out of time. Kasi if you're going to build the catio, ayoko silang ilalagay din doon nang hindi sila all vaccinated, dewormed, and kapon. Kasi what's the use? You're gonna put them in a big catio and they're not kapon. We're gonna ang dadami na naman tayo, di ba?
Yeah.
So while the catio was being made, pinakapon ko na sila, pinabakuna, pinadeworm na namin sila. So by the time na okay na yung catio, okay na silang lahat, except for the kittens, but they are all dewormed and vaccinated naman. So yun.
What a great story. I hope it inspires yung mga iba, mga ibang building, ibang companies.
Actually, that's what they said nga. Parang the facilities group of TV5 said na itong catio natin, malay mo kapag nakita ng kabilang building that it's a success, baka lumambot na yung puso nila, pumayag na sila sa cats kung magbe-build sila ng catio.
I don't understand where the hatred of cats
Me too.
comes from.
Bakit tayo ng pusa?
Pero meron talagang cat. 'Di ba nag-viral 2 weeks ago yung kitten na pinatay ng senior citizen.
Oh yeah, in
Oo,
Makati.
Makati. There's really cat haters. We have more cat abuse than dog abuse so far sa record keeping ko. More talaga sa cat.
Siguro kasi mas madaling i-pick up ang cat. Cats are kung masanay sa tao, lalapit sa'yo.
Yeah.
Mas yung trust nila eh.
Oo.
Except for those na talagang
And karinyoso sila.
di ba?
Yeah.
Mas silang magpa-cute. Though they're very independent
Yeah.
animals, pero kapag gusto
Karinyoso.
nila ng food, they know how
Yes.
to, di ba?
Oo.
They know how to to get
Wrap
their
you
way.
around their finger.
Oo.
Oo.
So yun, that was actually the story of the catio, but Florabelle is a different story.
Oh, what happened now? Nasaan na si
Okay.
Florabelle?
So,
Kasi may drama din si Florabelle, di ba?
So nako Sir Guido, ikikwento ko Okay, so when Garfield died, there was really a big void. Parang magpapasko pa naman, di ba? And then he
Yeah.
died. So ang dami talagang nalungkot when he died. It was a little before Christmas when the Mancom of TV5 ate out for dinner in Estancia. So the president, Sir Guido Zabaliero, was standing outside the restaurant called Florabelle's. He was standing out there, parang ini-enjoy lang while waiting for the food, getting some fresh air. There was this cat, an orange cat, appeared out of nowhere. And
Garfield
then,
came back to life.
parang ganun. Pero in a form of a female cat. So parang there's this orange female cat out of nowhere appeared, went straight to the president and purred and made like this, made kiss-kiss on his pants. So noong una nagulat yung president. So parang, oy, may pusa. Ganun lang siya, oy, may pusa. Pero hindi pa niya, kumbaga nire-resist pa niya. Nakatayo lang siya. Okay, sige, purr ka lang dyan. And you may kiss-kiss on my legs. And then, nung ready na yung food, he went inside the restaurant. You know what the cat did? She followed our president. It was a glass door so you can see through, di ba, the restaurant. He sat down in the restaurant. He was eating, and the cat waited outside, sat down dun sa door,
Tiniting.
waited, and still was looking at our president while he was eating. So sabi nung sabi nung kasama niyang mga mga managers din, and other VPs of different departments, "Oy, sir, GRZ, look, yung pusa nakatingin sa'yo, inaantay ka yata." So, binibiro lang nila. True enough, when he went outside again, ayan na naman, ganyan-ganyan na naman. So, tinry niyang bigyan ng small piece of bread, kinain. Tapos, siguro nag-thank you, nag-kiss-kiss na naman sa legs. Tapos, sabi niya, wala na, bumigay na. Sabi niya, "Katnapin nyo na itong pusa na to, isakay nyo sa van." So, yung isa naman, si Ma'am Menchie Silvestre from Alagang Kapatid, sabi niya, the director of Alagang Kapatid Foundation, "Huwag naman ganyan, sir, baka naman tayo magpapaalam tayo. Paalam natin that we want to adopt the cat." Sige, kukunin nyo, basta kunin nyo yung pusa and then iuwi ninyo sa TV5. So that was, kunyari, itong gabi na to, kinabukasan, they were asking me if we could get the cat. And kung paano kunin, how to lure. How do you lure a cat? That's actually the question. How do you lure a cat? Do you know how to catch a cat? Kasi baka mamaya may rabies baka makagat tayo, bla bla bla. Sabi nilang ganon. Sabi ko, okay. Sabi ko, bakit? Ano yung kwento? Ano yan? Sabi ko ganon. Medyo na-puzzle ako. And then they told me the story. Sabi ko, sabi kasi it all clear with Estancia. Yes daw, nagpaalam na sila sa guard, so okay na. Sabi ko, okay, I have a cage actually if you want, edi kunin natin. At first, our director for Alagang Kapatid Foundation, si Ma'am Menchie, sabi niya, "I'll go with you. Amu-amuhin natin yung pusa hanggang sa sumama sa atin." That was the original plan. Tapos sabi ko, sige ma'am, pero kung sasama naman agad, edi no need na para amuhin. Kasi feeling ko, sanay yan sa tao. Kasi nangingi sila ng food 'di ba, sa mga restaurants doon. And then tinawagan ko naman si Ma'am Lucy, our hepe for news operations, Lucy Cruz Valdez. Sabi ko, "Ma'am, meron daw pusa." "Ay, oo, buti na lang you called. Kasi alam mo, paano ba natin gagawin to? Bla, 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 bla." Sabi ko, "I have a cage." "Oh, sige, can you get it now?" Now? My thought bubble was saying, Naka-leave sana ako today. I'm on leave. Pero sabi ko, sige ma'am, I'll get a cat after my radio show. Sabi ko, mga 10, andun na ako sa estancia. Pero can you please provide me na lang with a vehicle? I have a cage, just provide me with a vehicle. Okay, so 10 p.m., 9:30 came, tapos na magradyo, hopped inside the vehicle, and hello! So, ang oras natin ay, ano oras na ba? 10:28 ng gabi. It's a Friday, December 22. 22 na ba? 20. No? Yes, December 22 na. 22 na, kasama ko si Kuya Tirso. May special mission kami ngayong gabi. Andito kami sa mamahalin, sosyalin at pangmayaman na Capital Commons. Hindi kami kakain, pero hinahanap namin ang isang bonggang restaurant kasi meron kaming kailangang hanapin na pusa. I looked all over Estancia for this cat, which I only had a picture. And how many orange cats do you think does Estancia have? Sabi ko, oh my gosh, paano ko ba gagawin to? Pero sige, imagine I was carrying a cage and then they just gave me a small can of wet food, cat food. And my rheumatoid arthritis me was walking sa Estancia looking for an orange cat. Ay, may orange cat. Ay, hindi ito, matanda na. May orange cat. Ay, bata pa. Oh, another orange cat. No, this is not you. Until I got tired. Nagsara na ang Estancia. Nagpataya na sila ng ilaw. 11 p.m. na. Wala pa rin akong nakukuhang cat. So I asked the guards, "Kuya, ito bang pusa na to? Nakikita ninyo? Kasi i-adapt na namin." Ma'am, sige, adapt nyo na. Ay, nasaan ba? Tapos tinignan na, madalas yan. Dun nga, sa Florabel. Sabi ko, galing na ako dun nakailang tawag na ako, "Sir, wala Sabi niya, kasi ma'am, magko-close na yung usually pag matutulog na rin sila kasi wala nang tao. Naisip ko, ayoko nang bumalik kasi magpapasko rin noon, traffic, alam mo, all the hassles of,
Yes.
the merriment of Christmas. Sabi ko, 11, magte-12 na, hindi ko pa rin nakikita si Orange Cat na nasa picture. Tapos, sabi ko sa sarili ko, kasi nakarating na ako, almost nasa may ultra na ako, ma'am eh. Nandun na, doon sa may clubhouse ng Valle Verde. Sabi ko, dito na ako sa dulo, balik ako ng onte. Tapos sabi ko talaga, wala na, kailangan na natin ng intercession ni St. Francis nito, tsaka ni St. Gertrude. So nagdasal na ako. Sabi ko, please, tulungan nyo. Gusto ko na pong umuwi kasi dadaling pa natin siya sa vet, papacheck up, papakapon, anong oras na ako makakauwi. And Pasko ngayon, magpapasko, so traffic. Sabi ko, please, tulungan nyo na po ako. Please, intercede. After ko magdasal,
Diyan na.
it was in Locavor. Outside Locavor, there were these bushes. I remember I was a bit tired because inaatake ko ng rheumatoid arthritis at that time. So medyo nagpahinga lang ako and then sabi ko, bahala na talaga si Batman. I shouted out loud, Ming! Muning! Ginanong ko na kahit nakakahiya, di ba? Imagine nyo, social ng place, estasyo, tapos nagwawala ka ng, Muning! Muning! Ming! Ming! Ganon, di ba? Tapos nakakahiya. O, tino mo, pati aso tumahol. Sabi ko, bahala na. I kept calling. After 3 muning, an orange cat appeared from the bushes. It was an orange cat that looked like her. I looked at the picture, I looked at her. I opened the small can of cat wet food, gave it to her, and then I was really staring at her. Sabi ko, ikaw na nga si Florabel. So while she was eating, I was nilalambing-lambing ko siya. Okay naman sa kanya. I was trying to hold the nape kasi tinitingnan ko kung papalag. Hindi. Nyam, kain lang siya ng kain. And then, I put her inside the cage. She was actually relaxed when I put her inside the cage. Kaya lang, nung binuhat ko na, doon na siya nagwala. Kasi parang, oy, teka lang, ano to? Bakit yung parang pa ako, hindi na nakasayad sa lupa? Ano nangyayari? Tapos syempre, go-walk-walk ka pa. May arthritis pa ako. Ang hirap, di ba? Parang tagilid na ako maglakad. Tapos, di nagmamiyaw na siya, nagwawala na siya. Yung ibang tao that were still inside, oh my gosh, nakakahiya!
Now you know what happens to me. Okay.
Nakakahiya. So, I kept on explaining, she's being adopted, we're adopting her, I'm from TV5, i-adopt namin yung cats. Kasi talagang, yung monologue ko sa lahat ng nakatingin was like that. And then, nung nakita ko ulit yung guard, Kuya, eto na si Orange Cat, iuuwi na namin sa TV5 ha. Kanya, sige ma'am, go na. So, okay na. So, I took them, I took Florabel, diretso na sa biyaya, check up, and then nakapon. Ayun na deworm, and now, happy na siya sa compound ng TV5. It took her a few months na we put her inside a cage para lang she gets used to.
This is home.
Yeah.
This is food, this is home.
Now, she's okay. Napapawalan na namin siya. She is now our lobby cat.
Oh.
Siya na yung pumalit kay Garfield.
We have to get a photo of her.
We have.
We'll include the Garfield and Florabel.
So parang it took us a few months na, she was inside a cage. Nung medyo mas friend, kasi syempre natakot siya eh.
Yeah.
When she got used to us, mas naging friendly, mas naging malambing, we put a parang harness on her. We tried to walk her. She was walking, sniffed around, getting used to the new environment. When she was already sanay with the harness, collar na lang, still walking with a leash. Okay naman siya. And then finally, collar na lang, no more leash. Ayun, pagala-gala na siya. Pero at night, umuuwi pa rin siya dun sa cage. But she's really a good rat hunter, ha?
Yeah. Wow.
One time, pag bukas ng cage, diretso sa garden. Nakita pala niya yung daga.
She was waiting siguro. Grabe.
Kasi from the lobby, it's like a few steps, and then this is her cage. So,
naka-surveillance siya.
I can see my whole kaharian. Wait, there's a rat! Ganon. So, pagbukas ng cage, diretso siya sa garden.
At nahuli niya.
Nahuli naman niya.
Wow.
Pero, of course, she didn't she just killed it, pero
Yeah.
pero better na nga, wag kainin.
Yeah. Oo.
Ayun, okay naman siya. She's okay now. And then, as a bonus pa, because we lost Garfield, there was this cat, itinawid naman nung isa sa mga employees namin who really has a big resemblance
To
Garfield. So we now call him G Jr.
G Jr.
Si Garfield Jr. Ano lang, ang difference lang is the parang arm tattoo. Kasi yung kay Garfield yata is sa right, sa kanya naman left. And that little bingot of orange here, yun lang yung hindi na-gets nung ni G Jr. But
Yeah.
they look alike talaga. So ngayon, yung mga tao, natuwa rin sa kanya. So these two orange cats actually are parang, the poster cats again of TV5. But then again, all the cats naman are same. Because it's hot now, the catio, masyadong mainit for them. There was this one time I went, galing akong coverage. Kita ko sila, they were really panting. So, nisip namin, we have to find a way on how to cool them down.
Yeah.
We bought solar-powered fans. Didn't work. Didn't work because it was really hot.
Too hot.
Nagfo-41, 42 yung
It's
heat
51
index.
now. Yeah.
So, hindi talaga kaya. We set up a small cage and put them all there. But they were all cramped.
Yeah.
So we bought a bigger cage, 2 big cages. We put them on the side, dun sa entrance ng Eat Bulaga na mga artista na aambunan or nahahanginan na sila ngayon ng aircon, but not that lamig naman.
Yeah.
Sakto lang. So mas okay, mas conducive sila doon during the day when the heat index
Too
spikes
much.
to 41 or 42. Pero ang hindi rin namin ini-expect was even the stars of Eat Bulaga, they like the cats. Like si Alan Kay, every morning tuwing dadaan siya doon, hindi pwedeng hindi siya mag-hi or hello sa mga cats. So I was thinking, nakakatuwa rin that yung mga tao na nagbibigay ng 1,000 at isang tuwa ay napapasaya naman ng 1,000 at isa ng mga pusa ng TV5. Yeah. So ang lakas lang maka-GV, sabi nga ng mga guards, ma'am, alam mo, namin natutuwa dun sa mga cats ngayon. Hindi katulad dati na hindi naman natin kasi sila nakikita, ang dumi-dumi nila, parang yung iba sinisipa pa, pero ngayon nakikita nila yung change na tumataba na, ang lilinis na, ang popogi, tsaka ang gaganda, natutuwa na sila, ma'am. Tapos, ayan, everyday, parang nga pong may tourist spot na yung
it really changes the psyche of the people. Kasi even when Senator Grace po had her privilege speech, ibang-iba yung ng mga senators. Parang happy, smiling, hindi so serious. Nagdi-diffuse ng anger or ng samang loob or mabigat. Yeah, they really do
Actually, what they're doing to the employees now is they're actually the mental health break now of the employees, most of them. Minsan si Florabel, magugulat ka na lang because she's not in the lobby, she's not by the stairs, she's not in the cage. You'll find her inside the newsroom. Inside the newsroom, pinagkakaguluhan, pinipicturan, para siyang artista. Tapos gato lang siya.
Asus!
Tapos pag siguro pagod na, matutulog na siya. Ano na siya, she would turn into a California Maki.
Yeah.
Tulog na. Tapos syempre, yung mga dadaan, himas. Sige, tulog ka lang dyan. Sometimes she would do a bag raid. Kunyari, di ba, like, this is the chair. May iinilapag na bag. Parang, I wonder what's inside the bag.
Yeah.
Kanya. But the employees don't mind. Kasi nga parang naging mental health break na sila.
Definitely. That's why we're so grateful to Sir Katapang of Bucor, who di ba originally may news na they want to remove all the cats. and
Talaga
dogs
ba?
of Bilibid. And then, yung classmate niya is friend ko, si Sir Jojo De Leon. Marines yan, general yan. Sir Jojo, sabi ko, yung classmate mo, maybe you can make introduction. Ako nang bahala sa kapon and vaccinations. Wag na lang itanggal. And then I gave them a lot of what happens in other countries where the inmates are allowed animals. So we've done over 100 na. Cats and dogs, some medium security. It worked out. That's been over a month. And next month, I believe we will start sa maximum security na may 400 cats.
Wow.
Yes.
400
Cats.
cats?
Malaki si maximum security eh. You know, believe it is 29,000 population. It's the largest facility in the world.
Hours?
Ours.
Wow.
Inmates, ha? So, and then tamang-tama, in the medium security, kasi, so we were doing the cats. And then bigla na lang there's dogs. Ang daming dogs. So sabi namin, 69 dogs. Ang hirap naman, 10 at a time, itatrack natin. So we decided we'll just do the outreach there. O, tamang-tama, when we did the outreach there, may ibang mga inmates na nagchichika-chika with us. No, kinausap ko. And then, yung OIC ng medium, sabi niya, "Ma'am, salamat ha." Sabi ko, "Bakit?" Alam mo, yung mga iba na walang bisita, napaka-support. Going back to what you're saying, it's mental health. So, sila na yung parang pamilya nila. Kasi a lot of them, if they're from another place, or if they really have no family,
Tinalikuran na ng family nila.
Oo. So, sabi niya, malaking bagay po to. Salamat po. Yun. That's what happened there. So, it's funny because also talking about mental health, a lot of people kept animals during COVID for that. Unfortunately, a large percentage also made them ligaw or, yes.
After the restrictions have been,
Yeah, kasi they were back to work. Hindi na maalagaan. Ganito na. Ang daming surrender. Ang daming surrender. And I know because the age, more or less you know the age of the animals. No? So you know it's a COVID pet. So yun. But some also really kept them. But in the end, yan nga yung sinasabi. Because there's many revelations and reports now of dog eating, dog meat trade. And yung pinakamatinding question is, pag gutom, hindi ba pwedeng kainin? Pag ganon, kasi it's meat, it's still meat. Ang sabi ko, it's still hot, ang tawag niyang hot meat.
Yes.
Scientifically, it's not good for you. Scientifically, it's really not good for you.
Why don't you just eat a rat? It's just the same. It
Oo,
also
diba?
has rabies.
Oo, diba?
Guys.
Yeah, so parang I'm trying to explain this and going back to yung point mo na even the stars are and the people are uplifted. So the change of mentality. And so this is what we're hoping all our sacrifices, all our hardships are for. To change the psyche, the mind, the hearts of people. Unfortunately, minsan ang tigas lang talaga. The cat haters or the dog haters, for whatever reason. So, hindi mo naman you can't force them. But sana circumstances. And a lot of it is leadership. Kaya, what's the name of your boss? Sir Poch?
GRZ, Guido
Guido.
Arzabalero.
I don't know why Poch is
Sir
in my
Guido.
head. So Sir Guido, Rina Ortiz here.
Sir Guido and Sir Rolly.
Sir Guido and Sir Rolly, Rina Ortiz here. Hats off to you po. You never know what a kind gesture or kindness, what it can do. And thank you for being the leadership that allowed this infection of kindness to spread in TV5. Malaking bagay po yan. Huwag niyong isipin na maliit po yan because one person will always, there's a multiplier effect. So, Sir Guido, Sir Rolly, God bless you and yours.
Kasi kung hindi rin po talaga dahil sa kanila, siguro hanggang ngayon, nagtatago pa din kami. Hanggang ngayon, silently, nakikipaglaban.
So that's a kind of oppression, I think, in a way, when you're hiding, right? And you feel like you're doing something wrong.
Something illegal.
Yeah. And that's a kind of freedom kasi din eh, 'di ba? And there's, how can I say? So that's why I'm talking about Sir Katapang, I'm talking about your Sir Guido, your Sir Rolly, and there are a few others who are like that. That kind of leadership is very much badly needed.
I certainly agree.
And it's not lang kasi about animals eh. We lack kindness. We lack empathy. And it takes courage to do those things. Diba? So, and that's what I always kind of like when people see me underneath cars trying to get a kitten from inside an engine or naghahabol ng aso, up and down EDSA. I mean, just to tell you, 2 nights ago, I was Doc Louie, Encarnacion. Mandaluyong brought this mama dog. He called me, Ma'am, pwede niyong ito. Sabi ko, saan nahanap? In between the tracks of Santolan and Ortigas sa MRT. So okay, sige, kinuha ko. Sabi ni Dindin, Ma'am, may puppies to. Punong-puno ang gatas. 10:30 ng gabi, nandun ako sa MRT. Can I walk the track? Hanapin lang natin. Kasi dinala ko, it's happened before where I leash a dog that has puppies and she brings me to them.
Yeah.
The second time, it didn't happen kasi ligaw yung mama dog. The third time, pilay. As in, na-run over kasi niligaw. So, this fourth time, sabi ko, baka she'll but they didn't allow me kasi nasa tracks nga mismo hinanap ng nakita ng train driver and hindi na namin nahanap. So, the puppies and the anxiety that you talk about, it's so real maybe because I'm a mother myself, because I understand the injustice. I understand sometimes our people who they are just a commodity or a pest, either or. Yes, diba? So, that night talagang people think buang man. This girl is crazy, right?
I get that a lot. I get that a lot.
Ming, or you're carrying 2 carriers, nagwawala yung cat sa carrier.
I get that
a lot, diba? Here's this crazy woman, right? Crazy is good. But there's a freedom in finding out who you are, what you're made of. And que sera. Whatever you think. So that kind of freedom, for me, that kind of freedom where you're no longer hiding, your people are no longer hiding, I call that psychic income. Psychic income. Meaning, it's not financial. It's more, I always call it, like you say, you pray to Saint Francis. I also pray to Saint Francis. You taught me about Gertrude, so I started also to pray about Gertrude.
The saint of cats.
Yun. And when you don't find the puppies, or you don't find all the kittens, or you go into a spiritual habit of, okay, not meant to be, not meant to me, or maybe some other time, or you go looking for a dog, you don't find the dog, yet you find something else. So it's Santolan. I just put it in TikTok now. A dog in Santolan carousel. And I'm friends with Ma'am Mersha, Ma'am Lucia. I have some friends with MMDA that we help rescue. We kapon their animals, blah, blah, blah. And so she contacted me. And on my way there, and all the teams were out. I was sick. So I said, shucks, where the dog was. If you see the video, grabe. We called her Carol. So I picked up one guy from Biaya. We went, parked underneath the Santolan Bridge, Santolan ulit, and then, but on our way there, I saw another cat in the side of the road. And Junior, Ginger din. So we stopped the car in the middle of Bonnie, picked it up, brought it in. Nasagasa nga, fractured, and internal bleeding. So she crossed over yesterday. And so you go into this, you gave her a safe space. When we gave her water in the car, my God,
She was
so thirsty. And one of those rare female ginger cats.
Oh.
Because they're very few, di ba?
20%. I think.
Yeah. So, talagang in our thing, we save them for them only to give them safe passage. You know, and that's what drives me crazy sometimes. But then you let go, and it becomes like a prayer. It becomes a prayer. It's very strange. It's either you become this way or you become another way. I have another friend. She's 80 years old. She runs Palawan Animal Welfare Foundation.
Saw that post.
Yeah. She was here the other day. And so we're trying to work together. And then I asked her, can you just please pray because I'm going to go to Secretary Abalos. And she says, Nina, I no longer pray. Yeah. And I said, why? And she says, with what I see, I no longer believe in God. So, what? Ang bigat nun, right? You know, she goes to the slaughterhouse every night to make sure the animals are slaughtered properly, humanely. Why? That's what she does. Every time Carabaos get shipped outside of Palawan, because the Carabao for her is not livestock. It is man's partner in tilling the land. Yeah.
Farming.
Yeah, farming. She goes to the ship, to port, to make sure how they're tied, how they're... She's become an enemy to many, to the point that one day she found herself waking up on the floor and somebody hit her here. 8 stitches.
Oh my God.
That's just last year. She's 80 years old.
Uh-huh.
She has 2 warrants of... No, she has 2 court... na she should be jailed for 20 days at a time. They can't give it to her because she's 80. But yeah, that type of person, right? And she found freedom in what she does. And for other people, it's a chore or you're not free at all because you're to go to the slaughterhouse every day at 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So to the point that when I dropped her in the airport on her flight, she goes, good. I'll be able to still make the 8:30 of the slaughterhouse in Puerto Princesa.
Every night.
Every night. And it's like, Jackie, serious, Jackie? Yeah. So, you meet souls like this. But I would dare say the animals have souls.
They do.
They do.
They do. You know what? Which reminds me, when Garfield passed, meron kaming employee who was also kasamahan namin dun sa cat group. He was actually one of the original members of the Guardians of the Purr. His name is Emerson Inco. Unfortunately, he passed away because of COVID. And that madaling araw when Garfield passed away, I informed his parents kasi still in constant communication with the parents. He has gone to a better place, but then again, the parents still talk to us, communicate with us because of the cats. So, nung time na yon, I told Tita Eding, mommy of Emerson, that Garfield has passed away. She didn't reply not until late in the afternoon, and she said, sorry, ngayon lang kita na-reply, I was busy in the morning, pero alam mo ba, kaninang umaga, pagising ng Tito Ed mo, the father of Emerson, ang una niya sa aking sinabi, napanaginipan ko si Emerson, may kasama siyang pusa.
Oh my God.
Until now, goosebumps. And nung sinabi yun sa akin ni Tita Eding, kahit message lang yun, I'll show it to you. Kahit papano, kahit na masakit sa loob ko na nawala na si Garfield, alam
They're together.
So yun, nung memorial for Garfield, I also told them that story na he will remain in our hearts, in our memories, pero makampante rin ang ating mga kalooban kasi alam natin na si Garfield, kung saan man siya naroroon ngayon, magsama sila ni Emerson and they're happy. Maybe even with the other TV5 cats who have gone.
Yeah.
They're all together. And alam natin na masaya sila doon.
Yeah.
Sobrang nakakakilabot yung story na yun. Every time na kunikwento ko yun.
Yeah.
Pero at least kahit pa paano, parang may isang tinik din na nabunot.
Yeah,
kasi alam
of
ko
course.
na,
Of
na
course.
na they're together.
Yeah. I believe they have souls, they have
And they understand people. There was this even one TV5 cat, remember, that got the kitten that got ran over.
Yeah, oo.
Na accidentally got ran over na sorry lang ang sinabi, hindi man lang dinala sa vet nung nakasagasa. That kitten was looking at me. Iba yung tingin niya nung night na yon, nung dinala ko siya sa inyo, sa biyaya. Iba yung tingin niya. Parang sabi ko nga, bakit ang sharp mong makatingin sa akin? Parang iba yung gaze niya sa akin. Not his usual gaze talaga. Parang he was really like trying to tell me something, but I didn't know that it was already goodbye.
Yeah.
Because when I took him to biyaya, he was looking at me like that. Sabi ko pa, I'll see you soon, papagaling ka, ganyan. And then I left him. A few hours after, he's
Wala na.
gone. And then I told that to the members of our cat group, and then si Gian pala, yung isa sa mga cat daddies na madalas na nag-feed ng cats, kasi siya yung naglagay sa cage nitong cat na nasa gasaan na to. Sabi niya, ganun din nga yung tingin niya, parang special. Yun pala, last na. We try our best not to be attached with the cats of TV5 kasi alam namin isang araw ma-adopt sila. And siguro yun na rin yung kaligayahan namin kapag they go to better homes. Though okay naman ang buhay nila sa TV5 because they're well fed, okay sila, they're happy, they've got toys and all, they roam around, they're okay. Pero syempre nothing beats a forever home. So we try as much as possible not to get attached with them. Kaya lang, hindi pala pwede. Hindi siya posible, no? Parang kahit
That's
na,
why I try my best not to name them.
We don't. We don't. We just say Mama Cat Gray.
Yeah.
Well, Kitty Perry kasi iba na yung nagpangalan.
Yeah. So
Diba?
I try not to name them and I don't go to adoption events. Di ko kaya.
Just you'll see them and
Because I get attached. Especially kung ako yung nag-rescue. Especially kung ako nag-rescue. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we discount the connections that we make with animals, but we also discount the connections we make with humans. And I always say that itong connections or itong with the animals can always also teach us and flex our muscles to be able to venture into connecting with humans. Diba? They always say, oh, you want a girlfriend or you want a friend or you walk a dog in a park and somebody will say hello to you or ganon, parang ganon. You become friends because of the animals. The feeders, the community groups. Diba?
Actually, there was even one time na parang akala nila, pusa ko lahat, yung mga cats sa TV5. Sabi ko, no, they were thinking, it came from our house, I put it there.
So.
Sabi ko, hindi, pusa nating lahat yan, hindi nyo lang nakikita. Pusa nating lahat yan, hindi nyo lang nakikita dati kasi kung saan-saan sila located. Meron sa basement, meron sa parking lot, nandun sa kabilang building.
No, it's good you got them out of
Now, ayan sila.
Yeah, it's good you got them out of the parking lot because the soot, yung carbon.
Tambucho?
That has soot and it's a petrol product. So when they leak themselves, and that's why they don't lick themselves and they
why
don't
they're dirty.
They don't groom themselves kasi matabang nga. So that's why they look, the white cat is gray. You can't figure out the ginger whites look brown. Ganun yon.
Oh, may bago
that's
naman ako
suit.
natutunan.
That's suit. That's that's what you see in the underpasses. You know how the walls are. Yeah, so that's what that is. That's
so
what
talaga, so it's not also advisable that you put cats in the basement?
Not advisable, but if you don't have any other place. Yun. Yeah.
Tapos, I also want to point out, ma'am, na kasi baka mamaya naman isipin nila na I'm just telling my side of the story, baka sabihin that I'm biased. One of the reasons why they want the cats out before the past admin was, first reason was nasisira daw yung ibang mga gamit. Second reason is they find it so impossible that during busy hours, a very busy network like TV5, that cats can coexist. They find it impossible. Number 3, some mischievous cats, and I do admit that we do have some very adventurous and mischievous cats. Some mischievous cats end up in our electrical room. So we had a few. We had one who got electrified. Electrocuted. So, yun yung mga reasons why they want the cats out. And there's this one particular cat. Her name is Jowa. Jowa ni Garfield. That's why she's called Jowa. Jowa is really an adventurous cat. Kung saan-saan, alam mo, nakarating yon ng 13th floor ng kabilang building because she knows how to ride the elevator. And then, tuwing may employee that would open the access doors, she'd be there and just, race with you. Mauuna pa siya. So, yun. Originally, siya yung nagro-ronda talaga. But now, she lives in Tarlac with one of our...
Na-adapt.
Yeah, si Mylene Valencia of News 5 also. She adopted Jowa and some other TV5 cats. Ngayon, mas maganda na yung buhay niya. Pero, yun rin yung mga reasons that they find it very impossible na mag-coexist ang mga employees with these numerous cats. But then again, when our president came, because he knows cats, he has 17 cats. He knows catitude. He knows cat attitude, behavior. Sabi pa nga niya sa akin, if they will be adopted, mag-iiwan tayo. Kasi, they are territorial. Mamaya, may darating na naman dyan.
Yeah.
Sabi ko talaga, thank you, Lord, because He knows the vacuum effect.
Diba?
So talagang, I don't need to explain things to Him because He already knows.
You don't need to explain and you don't need to convince.
Yes, He understands. Him, Sir Rolly, and now the facility group of TV5. So, I guess it's a happy ending.
Yeah, it's a happy
really
ending.
A happy
but
ending.
That's what I mean sometimes. you don't get it right away, but the answers do come.
Yeah.
And you just have to have faith. And in the end, that's what they teach us. They persevere. They're animals. They don't. How do you say? We interpret that they're asking for help or whatever, but actually, they're quite strong.
Resilient.
Very resilient. And they can teach you that also. Diba? Parang, especially cats, parang, bigay mo ako, sige. Meow, meow. Pero ayaw mo bigay, di wag. Diba? Dogs
Hindi kita
iba.
kilala. After 2 days, hindi na rin kita kilala.
Oo.
Snap na rin kita ba?
Yeah. You know, it's very interesting about animals because when we were talking with Secretary Abalos yesterday, he's a dog person and he's a horse person.
No.
Yes, and he says, alam mo, these animals, these horses, they're the most intelligent.
They are.
He said he's trying to do the same, adopting out the senior horses. Nakakatuwa. And ang sabi niya sa akin is,
That would be a great story for news, ha?
Oo. Sige, why
What
don't
does
you...
he do?
I think
What does
he has
he do
raised-
with the, ano?
No, he tries to adopt out the seniors.
And then?
I don't know. So sabi niya, alam mo yung mga kabayo. Sabi niya, once meron kang masamang ginawa sa kanila,
Tatandaan nila?
for life, according to him, for life. Abe, let's set you up with him.
Why
Talk
not? That's a
to
good
him about
story,
Talk to him about his
The other
horses.
side.
The other side of
Oo.
Secretary Abalos. And I know
Panalo.
he's really animal person and all his children are. We had a podcast with Consi Charis, di ba? She brings her animals to or her mother-in-law's animals to Biaya.
Oh.
Yeah. So, galing. Well, thank you so much. You know, I remember very well the first time I met you.
I was crying.
You were crying and you had this like this
The
like
rig.
the square thing for the
Yeah.
iPhone.
It's a rig.
Yeah, and then we were exchanging and you and I were
Where did you
crying.
get that?
No, where did you get that? But at the same time, crying. I remember, and I remember it was in the back of Katarungan, and it
Yes,
was
it is.
slightly raining. I remember so
Yeah.
well, and it's forever imprinted in my mind. So
Ay,
thank you.
Hindi ko kasi talaga maintindihan kung bakit. Bakit kailangan yung ganun? Kasi pwede naman at that time, how long was that? Was that like 2 years na ba?
2 years.
So imagine mo, if we go back to that first day that I met you, ang mga questions ko is, bakit hindi pwede? Bakit ayaw nyo? Bakit ayaw nyo magtiwala sa akin? Bigyan nyo lang kami. Just give us this one chance for us to prove ourselves and to prove that these cats can coexist with us. We will be fine. Promise. But that, unfortunately, it didn't come into fruition not until
Yon.
2023 of December. Pero still, I believe that God's timing is always right.
Ay,
Yun
for sure.
lang.
For sure. Actually, this thing with Bucor, with Sir Katapang, it's also a pilot project eh.
Wow.
And we're hoping to roll it out across the Philippines. So much so that when I went to Palawan, I went to the penal colonies. May dalawa eh.
Coron.
No, in Puerto Princesa mismo. May
not-
dalawa.
Iba yung sa leprechaun.
No, this is penal colonies for inmates.
Ano na nga yung
Parang
pangalan
farming,
nung- Yeah,
farming
I
thing.
forgot the name.
I have the name. I have the photos. I posted about it. Because for me, perfect sanctuaries.
Kasi they can,
Oo, di ba? Yun. So I'm really trying to also change the mindset in the sense that euthanasia, rounding up dogs and cats, and euthanasia is a band-aid solution. Okay, yes, there's so many now. There's rabies is up. Okay. But it's not a solution. It's some sort of action taken so that you can be seen that you're doing something. but there is no long-term effect because why is the problem never addressed? And so that's why we're really big on kapon and vaccinations at the same time, because you have to stop the population growth. And, we have a very big project now in Bantayan Island, end of May, together with Doc Alice Utlang and the 3 municipalities of Bantayan. We will go and hopefully kapon 1,000 plus animals. And they're willing for us to catch the dogs on the beach and do TNVR dogs. So we will kapon, we will clip the ear, and we'll return them on the beach. Because they don't allow talaga dogs, di ba? Normally. But this one, they will try. And in Puerto Princesa, they're allowing now. So after Bantayan, we're hopefully going to do 2,000 in Puerto Princesa.
Wow.
Because these are islands, so they have natural borders. So we can get a proper study to be able to argue that it can work. It's
doable.
It's doable. You need political will. That's it. So at least you're seeing now the fruits of your labor.
Sarap.
Yeah, it's really
Masarap
nice.
sa feeling.
Yeah.
Hindi na ako, konti na lang ang sleepless nights ko.
Well, with your job, I don't even know if you sleep. I don't even.
Sleepless nights, okay, let me rephrase that. Ang sleepless nights ko ay hindi na tungkol sa pusa. Ayan.
Yeah,
Kasi
yeah.
yun nga, more yung ating stray cat welfare sa network na naisaayos na. And actually, they're looking forward na mas marami pang projects with Biyaya.
Oo naman.
They're asking for maybe a day
Oo na.
na kapon projects.
Oo.
Employees will bring the cats and the dogs there.
Of
and,
course, we can do that. And we've done it for Krame. We are going to hopefully do it for the AFP. We do it all around the Philippines.
So more projects.
More projects and
for
more.
TV5 and Biyaya.
Yeah, and definitely. And I always say humans are hardwired for connection. And it's, especially if the connections are meaningful and purposeful. You can hold your head up in a certain way. I won't say hold your head up high, because not pride in that way, but in Latin, di ba, they say amor proprio, which means a self-love, which stems not as ego, but there was no word kasi for ego in Greek before. The word was psyche. So it's a proper kind of pride. And it's the pride that you have been of service to your community. And that is so important. And for the rest of us trying to do, you're doing your thing, everybody's trying to do our thing. And I always say to my fellow animal welfare advocates, let's stop the pride, the unuseful, non-productive pride. Let's all work together, because we are all planting seeds, probably of which we will never take shade from.
That's true.
Maybe not. This is for the future of our country. And to teach that kind of compassion is important, because I really feel our country needs it. Nawawala na yung pagka-Pilipino. Iba na yung nangyayari minsan ngayon eh. Yung feeling ko like, anyway. Yung, nakakain na kayo, da-da-da. Like,
Hospitality.
Not only that, when I went to Tanay last week, we did a very small project, but in a sitio, Kayumbaya, something like that. The kids came and they made me mano po. I was shocked. I haven't been mano po in
years.
In years. And it's a particular valley. There's no cell site. There's no nothing. And the person we worked with there is indigenous IP siya. Si Hi Enzo.
Hi Enzo, gusto ko pumunta sa lugar nyo.
Oo. Galing siya. Galing grade 3 teacher. And he arranged all of this for us. And wala, na-touch ako. So, let's go back to our old ways. The values of life and respect for life. Whether it's a tree, an animal, or a human being. Okay. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Ma'am Rina. And
You
special
call me
shout-out.
Rina, ha?
Hindi talaga ako sanay. Lagi niya po sinasabi yan, call me Rina. I can't. Siya yung aking Ma'am Rina. And special shout out, of course, Ma'am Rina, hindi naman ako isa lang.
I know.
Marami kami sa TV5 cat community. Well, we Guardians of the Fur. Si Gian, si Faye, si Mylene, si Naomi, si Ana. Naku, baka malimot ko silang lahat. Pero, ayan, we also have Eddie and George, Direk Joey, si Paul. Marami kami na nasa grupo na to na hindi magsasawa siguro, hindi kami susuko hanggat hindi nagkakaroon ng proper stray cat or stray animal awareness. Importante kasi yun na...
We're gonna work on that.
Yes.
You know I'm working on it, no?
Kailangan talaga natin yun. Let's vault in.
Yes, oo. And lastly, I don't know why naisip ko lang ko ngayon. Emerson and Garfield, look what you started.
That's true.
Salamat. Okay. We're good.
At dyan na po Ay, hindi pala. Ikaw pala yun.
No. Go. You end it. You started it. You end it. Ay, mga sponsors. Riza, Mitch, Cafe 2.0, Ayala Malls. Salamat. Always
Ayala
giving...
Malls, idol ko kayo.
Diba?
Idol.
The
diba? Cats, please stop for cats.
Yun.
Idol ko kayo. Sana, soon, may ganyan na rin kami. Promise. Idol.
Jinky, Fernando Kit, salamat. Manny Blas, salamat.
At dyan na po nagtatapos ang episode natin today. Ako po si Laina Chikadora, ang guest for today. At siya naman, ang pinakambonggang host ng podcast na ito, Rina Ortiz. Magandang araw muli, mga
Kabiyaya! Bye! Hello, mga kabiyaya. We are here to discuss anything under veterinary services, rescues, adoptions, TNVR, animal welfare, responsible pet ownerships. Anything and everything as well in between. Kung nais po ninyong magiging isang biyaya sa aming mga alagang aso't pusa, please comment below or message our Facebook page. We'd love to hear from you. Maraming salamat.